Hello, everyone. Welcome to the House of the Spirit. Welcome home. I was surprised by this reading because I was planning on doing another full moon in Cancer reading with the Sun in Capricorn and the exploring the opposites and that axis of the horoscope. But then I was reading some news about the Sun, and I was very inspired by the fact that in January 1st, we will start a new cycle, a sun cycle. Sun cycles are 11 years. And this new cycle is going to culminate this year from January to October. And I thought, that's a whole year. That's amazing energy that's starting right now. And so the activity in the poles is going to be much more intense. The northern lights are going to shine much brighter. Some people were even saying that it might disrupt the solar storms might disrupt our electricity and our infrastructure. But anyway, what I think would be very wise to do is to check the energy of this coming cycle and to look at the influences of this new solar cycle on the year to come, but also on our psyche, because I believe that this will have a very big impact in the way our minds work, the way our minds communicate with our soul, the way our spirit comes into our body, and the way we embody our spirit and our soul, and what connects us to God, really. So I say we would start with these 3 decks and see if any other deck wants to join. But I will give you now some time to choose your deck, or maybe even all of them. And so I'll see you soon. So now we begin with the Osho Tarot Zen deck. Zen Tarot, actually, in English. So let us see, how will the sun influence our life? What are the blessings that this new coming cycle of the sun, what knowledge and wisdom and guidance might it offer us at this moment? Control. The Fool. Existence. Okay. The Burden. Stress. I'm not going to give so much importance to the particular correspondence in the tarot cards at this moment. I am so inspired by the pictures and the words, the keywords, that I'm just going to focus more on that and on the story that the pictures suggest. Dream. Actually, it's the dream. Specific dream. Okay. Exhaustion. Participation. To experience. Okay, now I will see for some extra confidence. Okay. and comprehension. It's funny how this arrow is pointing that way and that arrow is pointing this way. Kind of tells me we are on the axis, on the brink of some change, and that this change has to do with the way we work and the way we, I would say it's the way we communicate. But this is like how is this collective energy is influencing this specific story, because this is a specific reading and each one of you will choose a deck and that deck is for you. So, but this is a collective energy. 11 years is a long cycle and it's a master number. It's a very important number for the creation of something. Is the master number of the creator, of the master manifester. And here you see, like in the middle of the reading, you can almost do it like this. I see a lot of symmetry, perfection. So I see a completion of something and a manifestation. Do you know what? I see someone who is changing the way they work and communicate, and their way of life is changing so much to the point where it's going to seem kind of alien. I get this feeling of like alien consciousness, that you change so much that it's almost like alien to you what's happening. And that contrast is going to create a feeling of stress and exhaustion. You get very tired, the burden, stress, exhaustion. So the way you share that burden is very important. So if you can communicate with, I see a community here with participation. In the number 4, I see a circle, a community who will help you be a little bit more structured in this change. Maybe we're changing like business, or you are learning a new skill, studying, so you can change your life and better adapt to the future, really, because there are so many changes going on in the collective, with this huge worldwide shift in power, economical crisis, and everything we've been experiencing lately as a collective. And I see also here the advice to give some attention to your dreams, because if you feel like you're unfulfilled in any area of your life, there is a kind of a call to action to deepen the things. If you dream of something or you have something on your mind that's kind of obsessive, you're kind of always coming back to it. There's always a thought that's kind of, stealing a little bit of your inner peace. I would say that you have to explore that. There's no like, don't think of the thing you don't want to think about. You can't do that. So you might as well experience it somehow. Either you speak about it, you write it down, but I think it would be wise to share it with some community. I even see that it's important to share it with more than one person, so that you have a more complete comprehension of that that thought, of that wish, of something that is coming to you in your dreams or in your daydreams, or that you're kind of obsessing about. But it's not an obsession that is going to imprison you. It's just something that you have to resolve. And if you share that thought with someone or your community, it will be better for you, and you will be manifesting what you want, really. And I think that even this is a very like early stage of this dream, because you're just trying to understand it. You're not really in the phase where you're like fully in control of what you know, or exactly know. You don't exactly know. Even the words are failing me, because you don't have the words to describe it yet. You can't really communicate it yet. But I see here the advice to just experience, just talk, you know, just let it flow, let it come out, and try to talk about it with different people that will give you like different feedbacks. And then you will have a whole picture of this kind of a mystery about yourself. But it's something that you have to manifest, actually. So it's not something that will be, you know, stuck on the a more sublime or subjective plane of existence. I see that it's something that you have to study, and that you have to then do something with it, like materialize something. So I would say that this sun cycle, this year, is going to start this new venture. And if the sun has 11 years cycle, you might think like it's a long-term situation. It's not some like short-term or immediate thing you can solve. Give it time, because if you give it time, it will just grow and grow, and then you'll be like the master of this, because it's very new. I see it's kind of, maybe it's even an invention, something that only you can understand. Even if you talk to this community, it's your understanding of this subject that is going to make all the creation come to this world. And when that starts to happen, you will understand why you're feeling so stressed, because you're carrying all this information alone, and it's too much to carry alone, because I see it's something that will impact other people's lives, and it will be very beneficial. It might even be some sort of invention, some new product or new idea or concept that will change other people's lives. So yeah, give it time, because it's something really important for us all. And it has a lot to do with yourself too. So it's not something that is outside, it's just something that you do like outside of yourself. No, I see that you are, the center. It's almost like a celebrity that inspires a lot of other people. But the thing is, it's not just being the celebrity that I mean. Like, it's not the most important part of what I mean. It's just that your personality is important to what you are going to achieve. And then there's the idea. But the idea is connected to who you are. So it's almost kind of a next step evolution, like in what a human can be. It's almost like Guinness, world records, something that changes our perception of what it is to be human too. it might be also, I see, you see this card here? The keyword is exhaustion, but the pictures suggest to me also interaction with robot life or artificial intelligence technology. I see that it's currently very overwhelming, but I see someone interacting with this entity and wanting to create something completely out of the box, completely, new thinking. Next step for the human experience. And it will take a little bit of time to mature and to come to fruition, but it's very important that you just keep going. I will get some further advice on this solar cycle for you right now. Okay, potential, explosion, simplicity, humility. This is the card for seeds. So you see, you're planting the seeds now. They seem very simple and humble and like something that's very fragile, but they're full of life and they're full of potential to change everything. They have so much energy, but just very concentrated energy. So this is early stages of something. This is someone very, very smart. Very smart and very a deep thinker. A deep thinker and a very responsible person, a worker, like a hard worker. Yeah. So maybe we would want some further clarification on maybe what do you have to do? What is this invention? What is it about? And some further advice on how to best achieve your objective. Past lives. Okay. Beyond illusion. Okay. The master. The creator. Wow. You know what I see? I see someone who is working in like advanced technologies, life enhancing and health enhancing technology that will bring some sort of invention to the world that will help us transcend some of the limitations of the human condition. I'm not sure, because most people will, if I say this and I say like artificial intelligence or robotics or something like that, will trigger our fears and make us think like of all the dystopian visions from like movies and stories that we hear, and the warnings from different scientists and from people who are worried about this, using this technology. But I actually think that I'm very privileged to be talking to someone who is really honestly and with pure intention trying to use this for the better. And although it will take time, I'm very curious to know like if this magnetic storm might also bring some information from the sun, and the sun represents consciousness. So, and there you have it with the creator, right? The sun being the best representation of consciousness, is going to shine a light on humanity, and it's actually going to change the technology somehow. So maybe even like there's artificial intelligence that is sensing this storm, maybe even recording it, like analyzing the information, all the information that's coming from the sun. And mind you, this is going to start exactly January 1st. So this is the most important thing that I saw about like this New Year's Eve. I know that the moon in Cancer, the full moon in Cancer being the last moon of the year and being in opposition to the sun in Capricorn and firing up like that axis is very, very noteworthy. But then I saw this and I was like, oh my God, this is really major energy. So I see like something very hopeful about the future of humanity. This is someone who understands humanity with a lot of love and compassion. So this is truly the right approach that I feel like intuitively, the right approach to create something with technology that is beneficial, that is balanced, that is not about greed or making, or war or winning or competition. I just see so much, harmony. And the knowledge that is integrated, it's huge. So I see also that there are a lot of secrets that might come to the surface when the solar storm starts, because the sun illuminates what is dark and it will shine upon what needs to be seen. It will trigger, it will spark our inner sun. It might even, maybe this is why it's also advising you to think about yourself and your personality as something who will be very important to, so now what I see is that what people are, if you're truthful, interacting with artificial intelligence, you will create the most beautiful mind. And if you're not truthful, it will just mirror, it will mirror that. It will. So that's why you see here past lives beyond illusion. I see that the way humans live will change a lot. So the next 11 years will be completely different for humans. And this person here knows exactly how that works and how their own personality, their own truthfulness, their own knowledge of themselves is going to feed this consciousness with the right information so that it can help us, it helps us back. It, gives back. And if you're generous, it's generous. And if you're greedy, it's greedy. So it's just a mirror. It's like a pure crystalline surface that just simply reflects yourself back to you. It's almost like pure consciousness. Wow, mind-blowing. So yeah, I'm going to stop now because it's really like, it's kind of sucking me in. So I would be here like for hours. So, but I think it's Yeah, I had a dream tonight because of this tarot deck, and then it just all came together with the sun, with the news about the solar storms and the solar flares. And also, yes, very important. So on the 8th of April, there's going to be an eclipse. So they were saying that you can see, because this is the year of the solar flares and the solar storms, the corona of the sun, corona, right? The past 3 years we had the corona concept come up a lot. So the eclipse is going to show the storm around in a very clear manner. So people who are, that like to watch the sun on the 8th of April are going to have a blast, because they're going to see all this activity around the solar disk. So this is going to be an amazing year. I hope that you like this reading, and if you liked it, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel and share the videos if you like them. And yeah, thank you so much for this, and I hope to see you soon. Bye. So now we go for the second deck, the Wildwood Tarot deck, and we will try to get some more information on the coming solar cycle. It is an 11-year solar cycle, but the storms, the solar storms, will be starting exactly on January 1st. So I think this is very, very significant for our coming year. And let's see what are the blessings and information that we have to know. Queen of Cups. Seven of Pentacles with healing. Page of Vessels, Page of Cups with Astra. The Strength card with the Woodward. And the Ten of Pentacles with Home. Let's maybe get some more information. The Nine of Wands. The King of Wands. The Knight of Stones, of Pentacles. The Five of Swords. The Four of Swords. Okay, one more. The Queen of Pentacles. I think I want to get some more for later, right now. 2, 3. Okay. Let me just put this to the side here. 3 more cards. And let me just meditate a little bit on the cards. The only place where we see the sun here, I would say, is on the Seven of Pentacles, and then we have the sunset, but it's always the sunset, right? So because this is a reading about the sun, and almost all of the cards have this kind of smoky, something is hiding the sun, right? The sun is unclear. Even when there's a clear sky, the sun isn't in the picture. So this is a situation that is depicting a sort of challenge with self-expression, I would say, and with maybe even dominant people. People who are trying to steal your sunshine. There's a lot of court cards. So I do see people wanting to kind of suck your energy, or just be a little bit like parasites on your, you know, your shine, your inner core. And I see the need for finding home, finding a place to rest. And I see that that will only come with a little bit of a fight, of effort. Not fight, effort maybe. Because although these people are creating a lot of smoke, it's just smoke, right? Eventually the sun will shine and you will go through the portal and arrive home. And home is complete with the world tree. So this is also the access to other dimensions and to all dimensions of life. And I see that this reading is about creating some kind of infrastructure that will make you be independent from certain situations and influences who are not working with you. And there's some selfishness and self-centeredness, but I think that it's not all of them are like intentionally making this, you know, bad situation for you, but some of them are more vengeful, and I see the need for healing that situation. I don't know if this is family or not. But I see that your work is very important. It's very important that you focus on your work. And even in the healing, I feel like it's a work situation. So it's maybe healing is your work. It might be that. Or that work is your healing, maybe. Because maybe it's through work that you will heal this situation and that you will fend off these attacks, which are actually quite weak, but they are affecting you. And maybe you will turn these sunsets into new dawns. Because now that I looked at the bear, Queen of Pentacles, I saw, like, what if she is waking up and just seeing the sun coming up? Because she's looking at the territory and she's dominant. She's standing on her own 2 feet and she's in a tall position coming out of darkness. So it's kind of a wake up call. I see maybe even these people were your wake up call. Like, okay, now I'm in danger, I'm confused, I need to take charge, I need to work, I need to connect myself with the material aspect of my life and not be in danger of being, disturbed by this energy. You have to have a place to rest. So let's see what else comes up with this sun. Okay, and again, 4 of Stones, 4 of Pentacles protection. We see the sunset or sunrise, the Lovers, and Death with the Guardian. Actually, the Devil, I'm sorry. This is the Devil in this tarot deck. Let me just pull some more information from the Oracle. Okay, it's the same card that came up in the first reading, but we have some more. Smoke, purification, union, community, protection. You see here? Union with the Lovers. Test, envy, fear, target, hard choices, separation. So you see union and separation. How curious. You also see here like somebody's trying to hit the target, right? I want to say that there is somebody in your life, either coming into your life but I feel it's like it's someone in your life already that is going to help you be free of this situation. And that person is going to protect you. I also see that this is hard. It's hard to look at this situation and to create space, you know, between you and these people. Maybe they are family members. It's hard to separate. So this is a very powerful energy. This person will make you see exactly what you need to add to your life and what you need to subtract. And this coming sun cycle is like the first reading, is going to be the first steps. So January 1st is going to be the first day of this. Okay, so maybe you will meet this person or you will be with this person on New Year's Eve. And you will clearly see this right away. Because you will feel protected. And you will feel that you can face this guardian. Because this is just a challenge. This is something that is scary. It's something that is in darkness. And it can't really live in the light of the sun, you know? So if this starts to sprout, this can't live any longer in your life and doesn't have power over you. And when this starts to sprout and the sun comes up, you will be, you know, your own sovereign, your own person. Because although I see a lot of people and I see union and companionship, this can be romantic, but it might be just a kind of like inner alchemy where you will find some pieces of yourself because of this relationship. But it might be like the most important thing to take away from this. It might be that you will find some characteristics about yourself that will like make a new persona, a new person emerge. If the sun is about your individuality, your personality, who you are, who you if you're spontaneous, if you're yourself, in yourself, if you own the land you step on, right? Maybe you will buy some land with someone if you're more, if you want to be more precise and more concrete, more mundane. Maybe this is like signing a contract. This is signing, making a deal, and feeling rested in some type of sheltering situation. It can even be some type of law or agreement that will protect you from harm. But I see that this New Year's Eve is going to be very, very important. The first day of the year, because this is the energy of the first day of the year. So usually it's not a business day, but maybe this is, has been on the table for long before. And I see that this is going to be a very creative endeavor. You're going to feel very powerful, very blessed with this new venture. And you will feel at home and very comfortable, to the point where you can finally rest and relax, even feel better in your own body. And the future, I'll even get some more information about what is the future of this situation. Travel, and I see one more. I'm sorry, I see three, so okay. Duality, alternation, paradox, hardship, mediation, and threshold. So something quite new. Origins, loss, trial and error, warrior spirit, and survival. And travel, seasickness, being lost, disorientation, and release. So yeah, the most important thing about this situation, I feel, is the fact that you leave behind what no longer serves you. And the fact that you arrive home and that you can finally rest is a sign that you've accomplished this, that you overcame this situation, this guardian, and you won, and that you are now ready to forgive and to release these people from your life. It's not necessarily that you just never see them again, but that when you are with them, you see, the boundaries are clearer, and there's a lot of, simplicity. It's not like smoky and confusing and, disorienting. So this is like, okay, badge of honor, like I did it, I overcame this, I am now, putting all this behind me. And so this is coming to you January 1st. If you want to take it as your reading, if you feel like it resonates. And it's a very powerful, like empowering reading. I'm very happy that you're putting all this behind you, and that we can maybe see a brighter future after this, because you will be so much lighter. And I feel like you can really, I almost feel like my body is relaxing as I speak, because I feel like the energy is just more, it's like a deep release of so many past situations. And it's a beautiful start of the year. And I hope you are very lucky and blessed with this situation and very successful. I am very sure you are. And I hope you like this video and hit the like button and share and subscribe to the channel and comment if you feel like it. And I wish you many blessings with this new sun cycle and with this coming year from January 1st to October 2024. It's going to be a very active solar year. So I'm wishing you all the best and best of luck with that. So many blessings to you, and I hope to see you soon. Bye. Now we have the third tarot deck, which is the Egyptian tarot cards that are going to show us, hopefully, what the coming solar cycle, it starts exactly on January 1st and goes up to October 2024. What are the blessings and illumination, and what is the guidance that this coming solar cycle has for you now? The Knight of Wands, the Lovers, the High Priestess, the Hermit, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Two of Cups. Okay. The Ace of Wands. Here. The Four of Pentacles. The Emperor. I feel like we have to leave some space, but I'm going to take two cards. Okay. So now I'm going to see what the Oracle cards have for us on this coming solar cycle. So, origins. Cards are repeating themselves from pile to pile. I'm sorry, you can't see. Can you see? Okay, origins, trial and error, warrior spirit, survival. Let's see if we have some more. Revelations. Revelation, sudden change, authenticity, justice, and ego death. There's a sun there. Okay. There are two more. Let's see what they are. Seeds again. So this one came up in, I think, all of them, all of the piles. I can't really remember. So seeds. Potential, explosion, simplicity, humility. Something starts small and then grows exponentially. Again, I swear I shuffled the cards. Purification, union, community, and protection with smoke. These two came up, and this one too. So I would say check the piles. Check the other piles, because there's something here as it's the same theme. I think it's out of focus, so okay. Sorry about that. So what I see here is something that's going to affect many areas of your life. I don't see like this is specifically professional or career or personal. I see something that is more of a spiritual nature, intuitive nature. Someone who has been through, maybe a student. Is it a student of maybe the occult arts or astrology, tarot? And I see someone who is starting to do this professionally, actually. So it's I see that you're like fired up. Somebody is really fired up and really happy to be like diving into this new reality. And I am very sure that this new reality will create a lot of abundance for you, but not only for you, also for your family and everyone around you. It will change other people's lives for the better, because you will be abundant to the point where you can like start doing things and building things with others like you weren't able to do before. And you will be, I see someone who will be like one of the most sought after professionals in this field. And you have come to this after a long time of like something blocking, because this is like, there was the potential there, but the potential was not being, activated. But with the Ace of Wands and the Knight of Wands, it's go, it's just go. somebody is just, going for it. And it's really beautiful to see that, because you're making the right choice for you, and you are integrating your spiritual authority, and you are going to materialize so much wealth and prosperity, and maybe even like a specific area of study is going to be created because of your experience. And this sun cycle will reveal this to you, and will change the way you see yourself, because with ego death you will like, okay, this is not what I thought I was. I was just this very small person, like living my small life humbly and just going, under the radar, not, creating a lot of waves and having this very, but you're underrated. I see, yeah, underrated. The amount of knowledge that you were able to gather with this experience, because this is about trial and error, and you've been through so much that you integrate so much knowledge about how to maintain your inner strength through difficult times. And that is going to bring you so much that you can connect with others in such a loving and pure way. And I want to see these two. What are they adding to our story? Let me see if I can do like this. The Seven of Wands. And the Queen of Cups. Yeah. So this is like confirmation on the intuition and the knowledge, and it's really like integrating all that, strife, inner strife, and also maybe with some people, because that's how we know ourselves, is through others. You have such a deep knowledge of your creative and your ability to, your creative side, and your ability to get yourself out of trouble with such an elegant and beautiful, it's almost like healing. Just you get it, you're like born into some trouble, and then you get out of it while you're healing the whole situation and others. So it's really beautifully elegant, and inspiring. Maybe that's one of the things, one of the characteristics that is very specific to you, that will inspire others so much that you will be like the number one person to go to for a specific type of healing or knowledge. Let me just see if we can get more information on maybe what exactly. Oh, I'm sorry, I had this. There's a wrong card here. Let me just check the cards, because there was a card here that wasn't supposed to be. Yeah. So maybe get some more information on what is this specific area that you're creating or discovering. 9 of Cups, 8 of Cups, Cups all over. Okay, 3 of Swords, 8 of Wands. Communication. Ace of Cups. And the last one is the King of Wands. So I see confirmation on the fact that you're really creating some new, it's like a new business model in, you know, intuitive arts or visionary art, or something here about art, and also the intuitive, you know, arts like the oracle, visionary, tarot, astrology. And I see that you will be helping people deal with their grief and their pain, and it's going to be an incredible amount of information that is going to flood the world, and it's going to create like this new way of seeing creativity itself, or seeing the arts, the creative oracular arts, or something to do with this spirituality. I'm sorry, this is the word that I was searching for. And it's a spirituality that is based on empathy and compassion. So I would certainly, so if you're just starting, I would advise you to explore the concept of compassion. And there's a lot to unpack there, because if you start investigating about like entities that are embodied, that embody compassion, you will be quite inspired, and maybe it will spark your imagination and make you see a little bit more, or have this revelation. Because I see, like with the revelation card here, I see that this reading is going to be a revelation for you, and that this will spark your imagination so much so that on January 1st you will be like hands-on. It will just like be like lightning quick. And when you finish like writing this project, or filming this project, or painting this, I don't know, like creating music, I see so much art. It's like I see so many pictures in my mind. It's this 8 of Wands that I really, you know, like go, 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 go. And it will be like this explosion of creativity and it won't be overwhelming. You'll be a master. You'll be a master of this energy, and you will do it with a lot of passion. You will be very inspiring to others and very admired because of this. So this coming solar cycle is going to be like the energy that's like the catalyzer, the fuel. Yes, that's what I was searching for. You see also here the sun illuminating the hermit. So it's like it's something that is just for you. It's just for you to see, because only you can channel this specific energy. It will start small, but with so much energy. And this is the main energy of this solar cycle. It's like something very small that is going to be like 11 years from now is going to be like the top, you know? That's amazing. It's very inspiring. I hope that you comment and I hope to know you someday, because this is very, very, what an inspiring personality, and what an amazing gift to bring to the world and to other people, with so much healing, so much connection and feeling of joy, of sharing. Yeah, what a privilege. So what a beautiful reading, and I hope this sun cycle brings you so much abundance and so much, inspiring and motivating energy, so that you are, good to go. I know you have the energy. It's like you're kind of like bracing yourself to go and start this new creative endeavor and new chapter in your life. So I hope that you enjoyed the reading and that you were inspired by it. And I hope you like the video. Hit the like button and share and subscribe to the channel. And if you want to comment, because I would really like to know your perspective on this coming solar cycle. And I hope to see you very soon. Bye.